These contemplative heartfulness practices, at its core, there is one maxim that guides us, and that says, be in tune with nature. Lead a life that is in tune with nature. So, when we began establishing our community in India, especially in Hyderabad, it was a very arid and deserted land with hardly 5 to 600 mm of rain. So we first decided to let's have water first, let's harvest it, and then we can support these plantations and trees. And a lot of families moved into that premise. That the children, and we wanted children to get involved. And later on, we found that these children used to travel almost hour and a half to 2 hours for their schools every single day, one way. I said that's a bit too much because they spend 3 to 4 hours just in commuting. So we thought of opening the school. So that's how Kanha, Heartfulness at Kanha began the educational institution there, see. And children started planting, children started doing a lot of things which we old people can't bend and do things. So they were our great volunteers and they learned a lot from the process. So in no time, you must have seen already, right? In the project that began not too long ago, now we see the results. It's a beautifully lush, green, thriving neighborhood, a village. Plus, it becomes a role model for India, where the ministers and administrations from the central government, they come down to observe so that they can replicate something similar. The practitioners of these contemplative heartfulness practices, our bedrock, the foundation, is spirituality. Be you a pharmacist or a doctor or a farmer or just a simple housewife, nothing stops us from remaining in touch with our hearts, and the heart that is in tune with divinity in an authentic way. Say. While I'm taking food, for example, externally it seems I'm eating, and no doubt, but at the same time my attention should be inward, remaining grateful for the food that I receive. When I'm about to go to sleep, and in order for me to make my sleep productive and more restful, I simply connect myself and make a suggestion that I am resting in love of the divine, or I'm resting in the lap of God, or I'm resting in the lap of my mother, and go to sleep. Just an idea. It's like a switch that you flick on to create a light in the room, like that. To create that awareness, I begin with this suggestion that all through the night I will be in osmosis with the divinity. So even sleep becomes productive that way. When I wake up, meditate. So this is a cycle. Everyone in our community especially, they go through this cycle, some more intensely, some less, some periodically, but that's okay. Idea is to transform ourselves at our own pace, evolve ourselves at our own pace. So, and we would like to create many such oases And that's why I'm here. I was told that one beautiful place not too far from here is waiting to host such a spiritual village under a family called Dada, and one more site which is one Source Avenue or Source Road, too far from here. But unfortunately, because of my jet lag, I couldn't go. And my apologies to the gift giver. So we can have many such, I would say, centers of light and love across the globe. And slowly, I think it's happening one heart at a time. Thank you.